Hi everyone, Michaeldisalvo here from Young and Knowledgeable. Today we're going to be talking about 8 habits that wealthy people have that most of us do not use in our daily lives. So living paycheck to paycheck is exhausting. We've all been through it. We're always, we see other people living high off the hog and enjoying this lavish lifestyle, and we just never feel that we can get there. But, I'm here to tell you today that it is very possible, and it's just about changing your mind frame and getting these good habits that these wealthy people use on a day-to-day basis that we can do. So number one, they seize the moment. The wealthy, they don't wait around to ask for permission. They take calculated risks, they do their research, but when they do see an opportunity, they jump on it. They don't need to ask 1,000 people if it's a great idea. Ask the banks, if it will work. They see the opportunity, they're visionaries, and they jump on it. Number two, they're not afraid to talk about money. I know, growing up, it's always sort of, people think it's taboo to talk about money. From the wealthy standpoint, they enjoy talking about money. It's not bragging, but it's sort of like just learning. They ask questions. They're not afraid to ask questions to their financial advisors, their accountants. They don't mind talking about money, and it makes it more acceptable to do so. Number three, they ask for help. Going back again to, not afraid to talk money, they ask for help, like from their accountants, financial advisors, friends and colleagues. Most of them have mentors, and you think like, why would you need a mentor if, you're doing well? But, it all goes hand in hand. They're not afraid to ask for help. Number four, they understand the financial world. Again, it ties into asking questions. They know all the terminology. They know the markets. They know the real estate. They've done their research. Financial literacy, I've talked about this in other videos. It's lacking in our youth. And I really believe that that is the key step to creating, more financial success for the young people is their financial literacy. And, that's what the wealthy do, is they understand the financial world. Number five, they know the value of an hour. I know this year, I hired a company to cut my grass. And people, like even myself, I was questioning, like, is this lazy? But, it was $550. But every time I'd go out there, it was about 3 hours. And, I estimated that I cut the grass about 30 times a year. And, so I did the math on it, and it was like, I could take on 2 extra clients, tax clients, and be, way better off. And all that time, spent cutting the grass, I could be playing with my kids or doing a little extra work. So the wealthy understand the value of an hour. That's the only thing that we can't get back is time. And it's very important to the wealthy. Number six, they don't try to do everything for themselves. More and more people, and as I, myself, as I've gotten older and more experienced, I ask for help. Like, I know I'm not great at everything, but I'll outsource that. There's, virtual assistants, there's companies that can do that. I'm more willing to pay for it to get things done, because if I try to do everything, I don't get it done, whether it be advertising, flyer distribution, talking with people. There are companies and people to get this stuff done, and it grows your business if you're outsourcing this stuff. So don't be afraid to ask others to do some of that work. Number seven, they're in it for the long haul. They know that there's not a get-rich-quick scheme, whether it be for their investments, their rental properties, their business. They're in it for the long term. They're looking down the road, for their retirement. They know that if they put the, hard work in and the pieces in place, that down the road, they're going to be in good shape. And number eight, finally, they take the time to re-energize. So they know that, health is the utmost importance. They can't do any kind of business or investing if they don't have their health. And what does it really mean, if you're not feeling well? So, I know that at the beginning, you got to put in a lot of work and a lot of time. But once you've done that, it's very important to sort of mix in, the physical activity, meditation, all that stuff. Mental health is very important these days. So just make sure to, incorporate that into your day-to-day dealings. So I hope this video is sort of like, insightful in terms of the different habits that wealthy people have that make them successful. And it's also things that we can incorporate in our day-to-day lives. They're easy changes, changing your mind frame. Everybody can do it, including yourself, and I really hope that this helps. If you did find this video helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next week. Thanks very much.